They call this the impact hypothesis that refuses to die. They've been trying to kill this hypothesis for a long time. It was created by a man named Petyev. And so the leftists who have tons of money hired Mark Beslow to debunk this idea. And Petyev said it probably was not a comet, it was probably a meteor or a fragmented meteor with multiple impacts, a swarm of impacts. But this guy says widely dispersed impact swarms of this scale have never been observed. Yeah, so it probably didn't happen because it's never been observed, and no physical model has been proposed for their formation. A hypothetical cluster from a highly improbable iron asteroid, this is highly improbable, is not the simplest explanation. It's not the simplest explanation, and there are many other probabilistic and physical problems with a globally catastrophic cluster impact. So this is very improbable, very very improbable. And so this guy Besloff says if by relaxing the global assumption, we can more likely have an explanation of what actually happened. It's probably to the Cape York. It's an event like the Cape York meteor, which fell harmlessly in the snow and nobody even noticed it. You know, and probably that's probably what produced the platinum rich fallout, the platinum anomaly. It was probably just some little puny iron meteor that fell unobserved and unnoticed. Like the Cape York meteorite. You know, so this is very unlikely to happen, and it's probably move along. Nothing to see here, but in 2018, published by National Geographic, a city-size impact crater found under Greenland ice. Uh, the first large crater ever found under ice. The discovery could possibly be linked to a controversial extinction theory. Maybe. And it's when did it happen? Before the end of the Pleistocene epoch, around 11,700 years ago. Now they're not actually pushing this idea because this is probably nonsense. The crater, I don't. They supposedly just now located the possibility of a crater, and they're not sure it's a crater, but it's already got a name. The Hiawatha Crater already has a name. Somebody in this article named McGregor says it's a very speculative idea. But if this does turn out to be the link, it would have an outsized impact on human history. It would be kind of be big news. We don't discuss it in the paper, but I think it is a possibility. This guy, I can't say his name, but you can guess what it is. This guy says it is a possibility. This may generate a lot of discussion, and we need to find out. We won't know until we have a proper date. The Hiawatha. But they speculate it could have happened right exactly when the Clovis people were wiped out in North America, right exactly the time when the megafauna went extinct, probably not just in North America but also in Siberia. No more woolly mammoths except the ones you find dead, frozen in the ice. No more mastodons, even though these Clovis projectile points are found in association with mastodon kills. It is something to be aware of. Big crater. They can use radar to detect the presence of a crater. But you know, you never can be sure. And if there is a crater there, it's probably nothing. Move along, nothing to see here.